My name is Ranga, it's me, Maulana Ilyas, one of your college student. In this video, I want to do my final project task on this semester. So let's begin. Part 1. Read this story correctly. Baby Caterpillar was tired. All summer long, she had been traveling slowly through the green world where she lived, and feeding on the green leaves that grew near her home. Now, autumn had come, and Mother Nature had given a holiday to the leaves, who put on their new dresses of red and gold and played tag with the breezes. Baby Caterpillar wanted to play too, but could not run so fast as the happy little leaves, and she grew very tired. And though she would take a nap, so she found a cozy place among the branches of a grapevine, and made herself a soft silky blanket. Then she rolled herself away within it, and then, in her queer little cradle, went to sleep. One night, late in fall, Jack Frost came over the hill. He spied the cradle swinging to and fro, and began to play roughly with it. For he is roguish little fellow, and touches everything that comes in his way. But the warm blanket hid the little sleeper so that Jack could not find her. By and by, King Winter came, bringing beautiful snow blankets to Mother Nature's flower babies. He gently rocked the cradle as he passed, and whispered, "Sleep, baby, sleep. You have no need of my blankets." At last, spring came with the sunbeams, the best and merriest of Mother Nature's helpers. They awoke the flowers from their long winter nap, and called to the birds and brooks to begin their songs. When they came to a little brown cradle, they stopped to rest, and Baby Caterpillar began to get very warm under the thick blanket. She woke up and stretched herself, and her cradle broke. She came out to greet the spring. But what a change! Instead of the old dingy dress that she went to sleep in, she now had a beautiful yellow one, and instead of crawling among the leaves, she flew up and away into the sweet spring air to play with sunbeams and flowers. And the little children called her a butterfly. Read this poem correctly. Billy does not rhyme with ballet. Bouquet, wallet, mallet, chalet. Blood and flood are not like food, nor is mold like schult and wold. Fiscus we count, lot and broad. Toward to forward to reward. And your pronunciation is okay when you correctly say croquet. Rounded, wounded, grief, and sieve. Friend and fin, alive and live. Ivy, privy, famous, clamorer, and enamor rhyme with hammer. River, rival, tomb, bomb, come, doll, roll, and some and home. Stranger does not rhyme with anger, neither does devour with clangor. Souls but follow, hunt but ant. Font, front, want, grand and grant. Sus, goes, does, now first say finger. And then singer, ginger, linger. Real, zeal, mauve, goes, gouge, gauge. Marriage, foliage, mirage, and age. Query does not rhyme with fairy, nor does fury sounds like berry. Dust, lust, post, and dot, clot, lot. Job, knob, bosom, transom, oath. Though the difference seems little, we say actual but fiddle. River doesn't rhyme with dever. Favor does, and zephyr, heaver. Mean, pine, snake, and sedate. Dull, bull, and George Atlet. Scenic, Arabic, Pacific, science, conscience, scientific. Liberty, library, heaven, he. Liberty, library, heave, and heaven. Rachel, egg, mustache. 11. We say hallowed but aloud. People, leopard, tout but foul. Mark the differences moreover. between mover, cover, clover, reaches, breaches, wise, precise, chalice, but police and lies, camel, constable, unstable, principal, disciple, label, pedal, panel, 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 and canal, wait, surprise, plate, promise, pal, worm and storm, chase, chaos, chair, senator, spectator, mayor, tour but hour and succor, for, gas, alas, Arkansas, sea, idea, Korea, area, Psalm, Maria, but malaria, youth, south, southern, cleanse and clean, doctrine, turpentine, marine, compare alien, Dandelion, compare alien with Italian, Dandelion and battalion, sally with ally, ye, I, way and key, say over but ever, fever, neither, laser, skin, deceiver, Huron, granary, canary, crayfish, device and airy. Part 3. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? He would chuck, he would, as much as he could, and chuck as much wood as a woodchuck would if a woodchuck could chuck wood. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? He would chuck, he would, as much as he could, and chuck as much wood as a woodchuck would if a woodchuck and woodchuck could chuck wood. Asmod. How much wood would woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? He would chuck, he would, as much as he could, and chuck as much wood as a woodchuck would if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Number 2. Can you can a can into an uncan? Can like a canner. Can a can into an uncanned can? Can you can a can into an uncanned can like a canner? Can a canned can into an uncanned can? Can you can a can into an uncanned like a canner? Can a can into an uncanned can? See number 3. Silly, Sally, swiftly shoot, 7 silly sheep. The 7 silly sheep, silly Sally shoot. Silly Sally shout. This sheep shouldn't sleep in the shack. Sheep should sleep in a shack. Silly Sally swiftly shoot 7 silly sheep. The 7 silly sheep, silly Sally shoot, silly Sally shout. This sheep shouldn't sleep in a shack. Sheep should sleep in a shack. Silly Sally swiftly shoot 7 silly sheep. The 7 silly sheep, silly Sally shoot, silly Sally shout. This sheep shouldn't sleep in a shack. Sheep should sleep in a shack. Number 4. All I want is proper cup of coffee, made in proper cup of coffee pot. If I may be off my dot, but I want a cup of coffee from proper coffee pot. All I want is proper cup of coffee, made in proper copper coffee pot. I may be off my dot, but I want cup of coffee from a proper coffee pot. All I want is proper cup of coffee, made in proper copper coffee pot. I may be off my dot, but I want cup of coffee from a proper coffee pot. Number 5. Amidst the mist and coldest frost, with stoutest wrist and loudest boast, he thrust his fist against the post, and still insists is this the ghost. Amidst the mist and coldest frost, with stoutest wrist and loudest boast, he thrusts his fist against the post and still insists that he sees the ghost. Amidst the mist and coldest frost, with stoutest wrist and loudest boast, he thrusts his fist against the post and still insists he sees the ghost. I'm Saranga. That is from me on this final project. Thank you for watching.